This. And this is the 3D model that we are working on. Here, I show you. The last.
I tell you that the work is absolutely not finished.
Whilst the world comes to terms with just what it is that could be sitting far beneath the sands of Egypt, and the academic world ponders as to how they will ever come up with an explanation as to how a civilization many thousands of years ago could have accomplished such achievements, and indeed the possible ramifications of what it is that has been found, and perhaps even longer hidden. I continue on with my own research regardless, for it would seem, and as recently covered, there would indeed appear to be a connection, one that has also long been said to exist, between not only that of what has been found beneath Khafra, and has recently shared also beneath Cheops and Menkaure too, with the countless other ancient pyramidal structures, which have only over the past few years finally started to be revealed all over our Earth. But also, as my research over the past several years at many other sites would suggest, connected to many other examples of these giant underground ancient machines, which seemingly didn't utilize the ancient pyramid. Well, not on the surface at least. For we have the giant underground contraption, which was recently located deep within the Ural Mountains, after centuries of local legends telling of an ancient underground city, found just outside the small town of Carbodino near Balkaria, and led to by a local elder. This massive anomaly is believed by the team involved in its initial discovery to also have once been some kind of ancient machine, just like that of the one found beneath Egypt. Once built from piezoelectric material and with blocks sometimes upwards of 200 tons, it once cut straight through an entire mountain, clearly at tremendous effort, eventually established by the team to have once been used in the generation of energy, perhaps via the seismic activities of the Earth's crust itself. One began to wonder, could there be others hidden elsewhere, not yet rediscovered or perhaps simply misidentified, which due to the extraordinary depth of the Giza anomaly, now found to be sinking some 2 kilometers into the Earth, and with the machine within the Ural Mountain seemingly self-sealing itself at the surface over its many years of inactivity. Could others be hidden, perhaps detected, yet due to this extraordinary depth, and up until now the perceived impossibility that such machines could even exist, perhaps their existence known of, yet they all hidden in plain sight, dismissed as simply unexplained, and assumed to be nothing more than a natural phenomenon? Could there be others just waiting to be found, which just like that of the massive machine which seemingly now lay dormant within the small town of Carbodino, once dug into entire mountains, yet without the inclusion of the pyramid, has subsequently became lost to time. Thus, I would like to bring your attention to the following report to the media. Quote, "For decades, the Rocky Mountains have been studied, mapped, explored, and drilled from every angle, or so that is what scientists believed. Yet a recent discovery has completely overturned this assumption. Deep beneath the iconic mountain range of the Rocky Mountains, researchers have identified a vast underground structure that had seemingly never appeared on any geological map before, with its size alone forcing experts to now rethink what they know about the region." End quote. With the findings seemingly emerging during recent subsurface analysis using, quote, "next-generation sensing technology," and as mentioned in my most recent exploration of the Giza Plateau anomaly, having now collected a great deal of accounts, many dating back to the 18th and early 19th century, all pertaining to the existence of a vast underground labyrinth long testified as being actively hidden at the foot of the Great Pyramids themselves, with one going as far back as to even the inception of modern historical record-keeping, with the claims of none other than the father of history, Herodotus, concurring the same, I began to suspect that instead of the enormous exposé of newly discovered structures, which could rewrite history, that it appears, perhaps, as always, when it comes to the mainstream flow of information. This, in reality, a slow trickle of disseminated information which has clearly been known of for many centuries. Thus, with the team involved in the enormous underground discovery, which is just coming to light beneath none other than the Rocky Mountains itself, saying it was found with new, quote, state-of-the-art technology, yet they still perplexed as to why an anomaly of such vast size was not detected before, or at least publicly disclosed. One has to wonder if this same conspiratorial fate had befallen this discovery too. Yet for now, I digress. Further analysis of the discovery has revealed a, quote, continuous underground formation stretching across a significant portion of the Rocky Mountain range, which, quote, stretches far deeper than traditional geological layers usually map. And when one takes into account the recent team's hypothesis at the Khafra project, believing that this giant machine was once utilizing the geothermal activities of the Earth itself to generate enormous amounts of energy, along with the team's conclusions in Russia, with Chernobrov, one of the researchers, telling the press, quote, it looks like a certain resonator, a device for seismological research, mining, or some form of energy generation, end quote. If one puts two and two together, then mountain ranges would indeed be the perfect spot, and one would presume as chosen locations for the placement of any machine that was capturing energy from tectonic plate activity, as these, the very places such activities would be at their highest. Thus, the Rocky Mountains itself, even without this compelling new research, would have personally been a hot candidate going forward regardless. They remark in the article regarding this new find that, quote, although the team are careful to jump to conclusions, they believe it to be a remnant of an ancient tectonic process not yet fully understood, end quote. Yet perhaps, thanks to the recent developments we have been covering, they at least suspect something may be going on of an artificial nature. Furthermore, and what is particularly surprising, is its claimed scale, spanning hundreds of kilometers beneath the Rocky Mountains themselves. Perhaps they have indeed found the many subterranean passages, long said to have once been used for the management of these ancient anomalies within the countless local legends that have thus far been collected. With the structures said by the team to be of a too uniform, and in some cases too deep of a location to have before been detected with traditional geographic mapping. Perhaps the team who initially utilized such technology just wrote it off as a glitch, but there it lay. Its existence, thanks to modern developments in technology, now undeniable. What is this thing laying deep beneath the Rocky Mountains? Are we looking at another of these ancient anomalies? I find the connection with mountain ranges incredibly intriguing, yet this still doesn't solve the matter of why the Giza Plateau was once chose. Perhaps the Nile played a significant role in its selection, yet regardless, I will of course keep you all posted on any further developments which occur surrounding this extraordinary newly released find, deep beneath the Rocky Mountains, for it is a discovery which I find highly compelling.